It's also made in connection with last week's deadly shooting in Loxley.
A Chickasaw man hauled off in handcuffs, and not before Mobile police say he led them on a chase that came to a crashing end.
Fox News' Lee Peck here in studio with us right now with those details. Lee, this is a case with a lot of moving parts and still a lot left to figure out, right?
Well, it is, Byron Lanise. After more than a week of investigation, here's what investigators believe happened. They say it was a drug deal, multiple people firing shots, including the suspect arrested today. However, it's still unclear who shot Stanley Koenig Sr., who died days later. That's 23-year-old Jakyle Hunter being escorted into Investigations Command in Robertsdale late this evening. Baldwin County Sheriff's investigators eager to talk with him. They say he was not only there last Tuesday night in Loxley when Stanley Koenig Sr. was shot, but was one of multiple people firing guns. And here's the car he was in earlier today when he was taken into custody. Mobile police get credit for the arrest, acting on a BOLO put out by the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office. We've seen it before. An attempted traffic stop leads to a chase, which ends in a crash. We're told Hunter taken into custody after a brief pursuit. He's now charged with attempted murder in connection to the Loxley incident.
This is actually for Mr. Hunter on his way out of the location, was actually just sort of firing recklessly at people that were a bit away from the scene. And so it made it a pretty clear charge that we can make right now to go ahead and get Mr. Hunter in custody.
According to Captain Andre Reed, they believe Hunter was there that night at the home in Loxley to deliver drugs. While it's still unclear what exactly went down before shots were fired, again, investigators say there's evidence multiple people were firing shots. Reed says Koenig also had a gun. While ballistics will determine if he fired it, investigators are also hoping it will point to his killer.
Multiple guns, multiple shooters. And so we're trying to sort through all of that and make sure that we are very clear on who actually pulled the trigger on the gun that took Mr. Koenig's life. We do have a projectile that we'll be able to hopefully compare to a firearm, and hopefully we can match it up at some point. How long that will take, I don't know, but we will wait on that and move forward probably after that point.
Meanwhile, investigators believe that they've talked to everyone who fired shots that night and continue to process evidence, which includes several vehicles, video, and cell phone records. Live in studio tonight, Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.